Oh, this is fly. This is dope. I get to do 3 channels. The main channels I get to stream on to. I'm back, folks. I'm back. The only one I can't stream on. The only one I can't see is the only one I can't see is Instagram. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. But you can see this. You can see this fine. What's up, everybody? Damn, what's going on? Fuck it. Instagram gotta catch up. Instagram's well, Instagram I tried. That shit is alright. Hopefully this joint comes through. All right. Jameer, word up, man. What's going on? How are you? I'm just gonna finish this one up. If anybody got any questions, let me know. going on with my stream. Shamir said, how did you find and what did you change about your line style weight from your first Dragon book? It's just what did I mean, there's a lot, man. A lot. A lot was changed. Just be body weight, cause composing it for the actual back instead of just composing it for a piece of paper, you know? This thing is just Instagrams is just fugazi, yo. What the hell? Yeah, I think what changed was like composing it for the back. You know, like I remember like a few back pieces that I did after I did the book. It it was cool and all, right? But like maybe like I got a lot of people that wanted tattoos after that, right? And so I realized I was only practicing for just the paper when I did it that way, right? I was imagining what it would look like on the back. But like I feel like I shouldn't even say I feel, but I've noticed, right? I've noticed take feelings out of this, but I noticed like after I did it that way, after I did it that way, it was just in theory, right? But when the actual person came in and said, "Hey, I want the dragon on my back," or "I want the sleeve," now like over the years, I had to like practice. I was only practicing for a flat sheet of paper. I wasn't really practicing for the body. And so like every tattoo I did after that, if it wasn't a dragon, whatever it was. Um, it I realized like, oh, if I ever do this again, you know, I have to have like a template right? I have to have a clear template so I can really really see where I'm going, right? It was just basically like, it's like almost like a shot in the dark, like they're gonna say I want to like it's really just exploring the known universe instead of just like preparing for it. If you know what's out there, you know where to go, you know what's going to be there, then you have a better understanding. And I think this just, you know what it is? I haven't. So I hope that, I hope that was like a better understand. Like I hope I was able to get my point across with that. Like now I can just like, okay, I saw like every, that now I would say now I can just draw everything, and I have a very, have a real better clear understanding of like what I can do. Like with, all right, this is where the person's butt crack is. This is where the person's mid of the back. This is everybody, like everybody's waist is not the same. So like I know like, all right, this guy, he's really built, so his waist isn't that big, and like there's traps are here, and all these different things. And when I was drawing them before, it wasn't really everything was just in theory. Everything was just very loose and floaty, right? But now this is like everything is drawn with a purpose. There's a purpose behind like every movement, right? There's a reason why I did this here and that here, right? Because of the upper back is different from the lower back and the ribs, and you want everything to have a smooth movement to it, right? And so like it was something I did in that koi back piece that I just started, and I just designed um there was certain movements I did on that koi dragon that just was very strong, very 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 strong. Especially like when it came to um was a mid part of his back to lower back, uh this movement of the water, and I just love that movement. I was just like, oh my god, that looks good. And a friend of mine, Brandon Ruff, he's a photographer out here in the Bay, a Bay Area photographer. He took this picture of the session, and there was this part of where the water goes over the koi just a little bit, and it just had like this nice flow in the picture, man. Like it was real. He got it, man. This guy's my main. He's gonna be my main photographer. Look, it's another thing too. Like if I'm what you see me doing, folks, it's all I have to pay for a photographer, yo. Like this is I'm paying. This is money. You know what I mean? He charges X amount of money, X amount of hours, and it all costs. You know, none of this is free, man. None of this is all the documentation that you're about to see in the future is gonna be coming from him and me and another creator that I'm working with. And so this is a machine that, you know, let's say like this is what tattoo shows are supposed to be like. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This is what tattoo shows are supposed to be. It's boring as fuck because all it is just drawing and us talking shit, right? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And you might learn something. um but yeah, it's somebody's like, yo, that's shade. This thing takes a long time to load in, man. I need it to be landscape, and it's just on Instagram. I need it to be landscape. You know what it's doing? It's just giving me. It's giving me a horizontal. And it's like, what? What are you doing? Oh man, X giving me big numbers right now. X is what's up, B? What? Hey, yo, Instagram, you gotta top this. Instagram and YouTube, you gotta top this, man. Shout out to the X algorithm, man. X is popping. Shout out to X. You could also see this stream on X, folks. You could also see it on X. Um, X is giving me night. What? Oh, I see. This might be my streaming time, yo. Oh, all right, X. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna be on X. Hey, yo, shout out to X, man. See, X like X. So what is it, X? Cause before if I'm streaming, it's like too early in the day. Now my numbers is going up. I'm seeing football numbers right now. Oh, and the stream is healthy. Oh, about like a 5-second lag. Ooh, X is a little bit faster than Instagram. Wow. What the? Mm. Is it worth streaming this? Is it worth streaming at this time of the night? YouTube and Instagram. YouTube and Instagram got the lowest numbers. X is giving me football numbers. Shit, man. If the payout on X is gonna be bigger than YouTube, oh man, I'm out. I got bills to pay. If I you know what's crazy? I've been streaming on YouTube longer than I've been streaming on X, and my numbers on X are crazy high. It's like what? But I've invested so much video hours on X. I mean on YouTube. It's just you know what I mean. Mm. Griff, yes, there will be another hardcore dragon. Sorry, hardcover. This is the 2.0 will be in hardcover, only in hardcover. And then with the hard cover book, there will be a digital version to the book, right? and and there's a surprise that comes with the digital and the hardcover. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but I hope y'all gonna be happy with it. A little surprise. You got a little certificate. There's gonna be a certificate that comes with it. Oh man. Oh wait. Hmm. Is it too much information, or the people giving out the information that bothers certain people? You know. You know what I mean? How about that one? You ever thought about that, yo? You ever thought about that? Maybe it's not it's too much information, because the information's out there, be too much, man. Maybe there's not enough information, you know? Let it all out. Let it all out, B. Let it all out. That's why there's still homeless people. Cause, lack of information, right? Right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, all right. Case in point, there's a new play on the AI team, on the AI world, right? Before this one AI program came out, all these other AI programs was like $1 billion here, $1 billion there, right? And then this one came out and was like, oh, it only took us a million, less than 10 million to do it. And it just shows you that, maybe it doesn't cost that much to educate, right? Maybe it doesn't cost that much, but some people, a certain group of people out there, thrive on keeping the information, right? Keeping the information from the people, right? It's like imagine being part of like imagine being part of the body, right? Imagine your body, right? Exist your body, right? And there's a part of your body, there's a system in the body that doesn't want to share with the rest of the body, right? And what happens? Well, the body starts to slowly die because that part of the body that's holding the information thinks it's better that way, to hold the information from other parts of the body. But really, that's a cancer, right? I consider that a cancer. What's a cancer? A cancer is like whatever a cancer is made of is introducing a slow death to the body, right? Well, what the best thing to do is what? Give the body some type of medicine, which is the information, right? Or information, which is the medicine, and it starts to slowly heal the body, right? And now you don't have all the now the body can heal, and as that body heals, things get better. And I think that's what it is. When the people start to understand when the people that have the power let that information out the right way, right? Everybody eats, everybody's happy. I think what it is certain group of people don't want everybody to be happy. Get what I'm saying? And you can see it. What's wrong with earning, yo? What's wrong with taking care of your family, getting your what's wrong with getting your beak wet? All I want to do is just get my beak wet. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to take care of my family, you know? But guess what, yo? When the information is held back, people suffer, right? That's why I say, like, when I hear people talk about certain shit, I be like, and it only benefits that type of person or that small group of people, right? Or that group of people out there. I be like, oh, that's the old world mind virus right there, right? You don't want everybody to eat, right? It's murder, death, kill for you, huh? You like that shit, low level. You jerk off to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on some 999999. I'm fucking around. Oh man, the ops is in here, man. The ops is in here. What's up, ops? Let me take a picture real quick. Click. Hold up. Let me take a picture real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Let me take a picture real quick. Hold up. Oh, don't. Wait, did it make the sound? Did it make? Oh, hold on. I be trolling, yo. Find the place. I be trolling on this shit, man. Don't mind me, folks. Don't mind me, yo. I'm out here having fun, man. Yo, Brandon, what's good? X is run by a Nazi? Nah, X is that nigga. He's not a. Trust me, bro. Trust me. He's not. He's far from a Nazi, man. That's. I mean, if it's like that, what's Adidas then? You know what I'm saying? What's Adidas? You know what's BMW? What's Mercedes Benz? You know what I'm saying? Go shake one of them dudes' hands. They wouldn't even want to touch you. They think you. They think you know what I'm saying. If it's like that, you know. Ask a Hasidic Jew if they ever drive a Benz or a Beamer. Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know what I'm saying? You know? And fuck, I got Elon's back, man. If you hate me for this, what I'm about to say, I got Elon's back. He ain't no Nazi, bro. Come on, man. He was saying thank you to everybody. You know what I'm saying? He did his hand. He did an open hand just to and saluted out, and that was something that everybody did before World War II. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know American history, is that. But what I'm saying, it might sound like I'm a Nazi sympathizer, which I am not. But you know what I'm saying? Come on. You know, like he did something of his, you know what I mean? Whatever. But I'm gonna still drive my Tessie though. I be whipping my shit, nigga. What? And I'm getting me a Cybertruck. I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. I need my Tesla. I like that shit. Cops don't even look at me when I'm in that shit. What? I got 9 cameras. What you talking about, man? No, man. I keep my shit. I mean, come on, man. Oh. He says, bro, you didn't see him hit the salute. Yeah, I seen him do the salute. I said, that looked kind of crazy. But then when you know history, right? When you know history, that was a thing. That was a thing to say thank you. And when you look at everybody else that has done it, it's a gesture of. Now I seen the Nazi salute. I seen the Peckerwoods do it. Yes, but it looks like that, but far from it, man. Far from it, man. Hey, look, I fucks with Elon, man. I like the dude. You know, I like him. I got problems with I got problems with traditional car companies that like, and I know people gonna start unfollowing me for this, but like, hey, you know what I mean? They got the technology. The technology's been out there. They could have been the countless people who have died in their cars, shot up by the police, whatever this and that, or whoever. It's 2025. The car should reflect the technology that's out there. You know what I'm saying? And it to me, a car is almost like the extension of your home, and so there's money to be made for killing somebody in their car. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make any excuses. I mean, to be fair, the CEOs of almost any of the big companies are doing terrible shit in their world, in this world. Yes. You know what I'm saying? One salute ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this dude, if I see homie come out in the Nazi 3-piece suit with the lightning bolts and the hat and the whatever, then I'm gonna be like, this nigga's a Nazi. But one salute, which I seen mad people do, then you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, come on, man. Like, and you know what? I just don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck, man. His cars fly. I'm getting me a robot next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting me a robot. You know what I'm saying? I got Tesla Fit. I got the Tesla Fit. You know, I got my hoodies, I got my t-shirt, I got my beanie. I'm like one of them people that just be dressed in like Ferrari gear, man. Instead of Ferrari gear, I got Tesla. I be racing Porsches. What you want me to do, bro? Yo, let me tell you something. My car goes 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds, and I'm dusting Porsches. What you want me to do? I can't give up that car. I cannot. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I race Lamborghinis. I race Lamborghini Porsches. What do you want? I'm racing GTs on the 580, killing them. They're mad at me, man. I'm racing dream cars that I always wanted in a car that I pay $60,000 for, and I'm flying, baby. I'm flying. Oh my God. It's hard for me it's hard, man. It's hard. I'm gonna make an excuse for Elon. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there, y'all like diamonds and shit, right? They chopping off niggas' arms and legs in Africa for them shits, B. And it ain't. And guess who owned them diamond mines? Who owned them diamond mines? Who owned them gold mines? Who owned all that shit? Who owned that shit? And you got them diamonds. You buying your girl diamonds and shit. Diamonds in the rings. Diamonds in the ears. All that fly shit. Blood diamonds everywhere, right? I still rock that shit, right? Right? Y'all like them y'all like them Benzes, right? You like them BMWs, right? Those is Nazi cars, baby. That's Nazi technology. What you talking about? You like them vaccines that they give your babies every year, right? That's Nazi technology. That's Nazi medicine. Unfollow me, folks. You can unfollow me. It's okay. Nah, man, that nigga's not that rich, man. Bro, I mean, it's white folk, man. White folks have killed and maimed and conquered. Yo, it's their right. If I was, look, let me tell you something. If I was if the numbers was flipped and black people own everything and was scattered across the world, colonized the world, right? I think the same thing would be happening right now. So it's white people's time, and let them have at it, man. It's guess what? None of this shit ever lasts. We just living in a time of whitedom. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you could do about it except for make fun of them. There's not look. Instead of just pointing the finger and saying Nazi this, guess what? You live in a time of making money off of these people. You can just think about it. Think about it like this. Step back, right? Step back. And a good way of doing something is like this. You get yourself a ladder, right? and you get on top of your building, right? And you look down and just look down and just study how things are. And that's a good way of broadening your perspective, right? When you broaden your perspective, now you start to thinking, well, all right, how do I make fun of people that do idiotic shit? All right, and then you say, all right, how can I monetize this process? And then that's it. You live in a time of this technological boom where you can point finger all you want. That's cool, right? But now you can just hop on, you can download the app, ask the question. It gives you all these answers. And now it's just, that's where we at with it. You can monetize the bullshit. You can monetize the bullshit, baby. That's what's dope about this time. You should see how much money I make off of Oliver Peck. And he'll never see any of that shit. What? When somebody says some shit to me, I make a post and they say some shit, some backhanded compliment, I just screenshot that shit, click, put it somewhere, monetize that shit. That's what's dope. Everybody get it. I make fun of everybody. Yeah. Somebody say, somebody homie told me, yo, man, there's just too much information out there. I was like, man, there's not enough. I was like, that's the jokes, man. There's not enough information, man. Yo, one time, here's a good story, man. One time, I went to this party. Yo, I was in New York. It was when I was living in New York, man. I went to this party. You know, I went to this party and I was like, my boy was like, yo, Dre, when you get there, it's gonna be some freaky shit. Yo, don't freak out. It's all role playing, right? I was like, all right, cool. So we get there, you know what I'm saying? They pat you down, you know what I'm saying? You gotta change your clothes. You gotta put this like white linen, you know what I'm saying? They give you a little something that they give you this like, I don't know what they give you a drink, they give you some, yeah, they put this white linen on. They give you this drink, and then you just walk around. All of a sudden, I was like, "What the fuck is in this drink?" They're like, "Yeah, just go with it." I was like, "All right." Took it. I'm walking around, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm all of a sudden this kicks in, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" I'm in this party and shit. And in this building, it's like this huge loft. And what they did was they sectioned it off, and it was like rooms. You know what I'm saying? Per it was just basically it was the block of this building, and the building is like the size of a whole New York City block. I can't say where it was, and they sectioned it off in these rooms. And as you're walking around, it's like it's like different things is going on, kind of like what you might see in like what movie, what show? This is a show. It's a show. And this dude's a lawyer, and he gets off on, he's this lawyer, this district attorney, and his wife, housewife or whatever, and his whole thing is like getting dominated by his wife. And there's a section, there's a part of the there's a part of the show where he goes to this club, adult club, right? And some wild kinky shit goes on in there, but it's kind of like that. And one room, it was war play, it was World War II play, and I was like, World War II play, and I look in, and it's this dude in a Nazi outfit, right? And he's getting flogged by like this dominatrix chick, and she got this long ass horse whip, pop, 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 and he's just, and he got to hold it though. He can't yell. He has to hold. I said to myself like, oh shit. I could have been like, yo, he's a Nazi, but it's like a role, it's just role play. As this says, Procreate, and so what pen is this? It's on Procreate. What pen is it? Yeah. If you want me to tell you right now, hit a heart right now in the comment section. Motherfuckers just come up in here and don't even say hi. What's going on? Here's a heart for your time. Just like, yo, give me information, and I'm gonna leave. It's a studio pen, fam. I say all that to say this. Don't believe all the things that you see. And I think he's a smart dude. I think he did that shit on purpose. He did that shit on purpose, fam. did that shit on purpose. Know what I do be winning? He thinks he's 10 steps ahead of everybody, yo. His stocks are gonna drop and somebody gonna buy up. Somebody in his family gonna buy up them stocks. I want to say what I really want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh, fuck, man. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because this motherfucker never got any backlash for it, and I got backlash for saying going against it. But he okay in my book. He okay in my book. He's okay in my book. Right? He okay in my book. I'm on that type of time. He's okay in my book. Let me see. Because all I'm gonna be like, oh, but when homeboy said that shit, y'all ain't say nothing, right? Y'all motherfuckers said nothing. I got a theory behind that shit, but yeah, you know, yeah, man, Elon is okay in my book, man. He's okay in my book. Oh God. Oh fuck, man, I'm fucked up. It's all jokes, man. It's all jokes, man. It's all jokes. He okay in my book, man. My book is kind of good too. It's like 2,000 pages. Hardcover, leather bound. Yeah, you could record that shit. You could record that shit. You know, chop it up, send it out there. Y'all a bunch of pussies, man. I, this is my Gemini asshole side of me. Oh God, man. Sikh Shahid. Ooh, is that Dune? Let me find out, man. Let me find out. Sikh Shahid. What is it? What pen is this? Can you put a heart in the comment section right now? Put like 2 hearts in the comment section and I'll tell you. Drop 2 hearts real quick. I'll tell you right now. Drop 2 hearts in the comment section. Studio pen. I'll show you right now. Studio pen at 10%. Ooh, that's 3. Girls, stop flirting with me. I'm ticklish. Oh man, see, that's participation, man. Crowd participation. I like that name. I like that name. But see, there's this for you to get this dynamic. I hope you didn't leave the room yet. For you to get this dynamic look, your paper has to be a certain size, because the trick about like line weight on the iPad, right, the Procreate, right, is the it's all about paper size. So you like saying like those. I'm going for a brush stroke, right? Like, man, how can I do this real quick? Let me do this real quick. Oh snap! Let me turn this on real quick. Pow! Fuck it. Let's go. All right, folks. So if you're watching this right now, see this screen right here? Keep your eye on this screen right here. I'm going for a brush stroke, a certain type of painterly brush stroke. So like if you look at that dragon that I did, let me see if I could, how would I do it? See the dragon? See the dragon, folks? Let's focus that real quick. See the brush stroke right there in the dragon's eye? That's what I like. I like that type of flash shit. Let's go back. Understand? So your paper has to be a certain size if you want to imitate that kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Everything else on this brush is stock. I haven't changed anything on it. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. You know what I mean? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Ah, sorry, my mind just took me somewhere, folks. That does help. What paper size do I like to use? Well, for this project, everything is 24 inches wide by 40, which the reason why is that because I'm redoing the 100 Dragons book. This is 100 Dragons book 2.0. um, whoa, yeah. So, um, for instance, how would I do it? So it's like, and you got to change your inches. Your DPI should at least be 300. Wait, DPI should be at least 300. So you can see that right there. Back on. Book is coming out soon. I mean, the first one, I sold it out. I mean, you can find it, man. Damn, somebody was telling me it was on Tack Gear for sale for like $400 or $500. So I'm like, um, wait, why is that shit? Why is it? Oh, oh. Fucking cameras, man. Just as expensive. Yeah, what did I do? Now my joint's like out of. Damn, who's suing 50 Cent? Yeah, Thug Loopy. I'll keep you posted. Andrew Gio was good. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Oh man, I think. Let me see something. One second, folks. One second, folks. That's too close. My bad, folks. I wanted to try something. That other lens is really close. Them arms is wild, huh? Arms? These arms right here? Tuck back? Yeah, kind of wild. Well, yes, I am. this out real quick. My man Dan Vu. Get that flow right, man. Get that flow, man. Get that shit right. That's that shit right. Wait. Fooled ya. Okay. Let me stop. Oh my God, drawing is fun, man. This is so much fun. Whoa. See, that's a little tricky angle. See that? See that? I just used that. And then bam, bam, bam. Kick it out like that. See that? See that? Don't go against the grain. Don't go against it. Just go with it. Don't go against the flow. Go with the flow. You know, once you get that dragon's body down, you know, and you get that nice round form of the body, you know, that's when you just kind of, you know, you kind of just accentuate it with the scales, right? The scales start to make it come to life, right? Right? And then it just takes on this whole other presence, right? Yo, when I had this thing hanging in my house, that painting behind me, oh man, I thought it came alive. I heard something go, and I was like, "What? What's that?" And I just fell right back to sleep. I think it put me on the trance and went back to sleep. Goddamn dragon came alive in my house. Shit went flying around. It was flying around in my living room, phasing in and out through the walls and stuff, man. I can say I do feel safe with this thing in my studio. Excuse me. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry. Whoa. That was gross. I really apologize, everybody in the stream. Sorry. 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 Oh my God. I deeply apologize. That was uncalled for. From the rooter to the tutor. That was gross. Oh shit. It's about to die on me. Blacka, blacka. How does the see? How does the scales move over the body? Does that look good, folks? Can you see that? Does it? Does it? See what I mean by like it kind of it has to complement the body. It's to show that the scales move with the motion of the neck, right? That's what I look for, man. Find a place. Mm-hmm. What happens, yo? What happens? All right. And all I'm using is the that lighter, those that guiding line. Those are just guiding lines, guidelines. You can obey them as much as possible, but I try to get the flow down as much as possible, so I'm not overthinking it. It's just there, right? It's like traffic lines. I dig the bigger scales on the inside and the smaller on each edge gives that nice rounded look. Yeah. What about the antler style horns on your dragons? Curious. Cause I mean, antlers of a deer. You know, it's kind of like what I envision. I mean, I like it. I like that busyness that goes there, and then when it's when it's because I've done them, I've done a few of them already, and when it's like this on the back, see over here, oh, this is what gives it. Because like like what's a good way to make your antlers pop? Is is to give it like some contrast, right? So you make this part of the body kind of a little bit darker, like a lot of undershading right here, right? And it cuts down on that busyness because it's dark enough, right? And then it just makes that pop even more. See that? It looks cool, you know. And if I I was to pump up the contrast to that, you know, and then it's just like I guess just to like everybody, like there's a lot of tattooers that do dragons, so like, what's the best way to like differentiate yourself from everybody else? Just have a little bit of like your own to it. I just decided to just do more antler style horns, yeah, I just been really been also I've really been paying more attention to nature and stuff like that. That the I'm not gonna say I'm like the first one to do antlers like this, but I just like it. I like it a lot. Um, living in California, seeing deer all the time, and different stags out here. Um, yeah. Let's normalize deer antlers. Uh, yeah. That's really it. Um, I like the look of it too. A little bit more character. I mean, yeah, just a little bit more character to it. Just looks cool. And there's so many hooved animals that have horns. Like there's just different ones, and uh and it's just again perspective on how to draw them. I was also like studying like temple dragons, both in China and in Japan, and like there was a few paintings I saw with like more uh deer style horns, and even in the characteristics of what they say they look like, they have deer like horns, right? Um, and I just want to run with that. Yeah, it definitely came from something historical in reference. Um, Looking at temple dragons, looking at deer, and I just said to myself, like, why not just do deer horns? Um, Especially when it's like a standalone dragon head. Like it's a dragon head, right? But what else can you do to it? What else can you do to the dragon and make it even more powerful? Just give it just deer horns, and just um going with like the historical reference, of like the all the different characteristics of a horn of a dragon, right? Yeah, and if you read the Ed Hardy Dragon book, like it says it right there, right? Like antlers of a deer. And then when you look at what a deer antlers look like, okay, cool. I think I think just the riddle of it. I think a lot of people saw, like even with like let's say like when I look at Hokusai, right? Not all the dragon's horns look the same. You know, there's a different look to a lot of them. Um, Maybe he wanted his horns to look a certain way. You know, Kuniyoshi's horns look totally different from like Horiyoshi's, right? And when you look at like how Chenrong does his horns, the Kano school. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, uh, I kind of aim for that, you know. And look, there's so many different like hoof like you know, there's reindeer antlers, which are cool looking. You know, like, I love reindeer antlers, really dope. Um, Gazelle antlers are cool. You know, and they even theorized that camels had antlers. It's just uh, they fell off. They just didn't need them anymore. But can you imagine what camels, prehistoric camels, look like? They probably had like some ridiculous looking horns, you know? Good flow. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. Keep the flow right, you know? Almost done. Almost done. Hmm. Thank you for the insight. Always pleasure to watch you draw. Can't wait to see the tattoo. No worries. Thank you so much, man. I will say, like after doing the 100 Dragons book, the first one, it really, and then everything that after that, like, and then figuring out, like, cause I still, it's still a learning process, right? Still, figuring out, um, how you want things to fit on the body, right? And how you want it to flow, how you want this thing to tell a story. Have people figure out like what were you thinking when you were um, designing it. What was the reference that you're looking at, and how to make certain things move over the body the right way, right? And yeah, I was like being able to work at certain shops, and like from working at Analog to Skull and Sword, like those are like, okay, really like amplified everything. It was like some Dragon Ball plus Ultra shit, right? And yeah, and all those things I just learned over the years, like one of the things that changed my perspective on like just how the dragons move. Like it's like the silhouette. I mean, the silhouette on this is very, very, very hard. It's to have it really breathable and you can read it, but this is more a condensed silhouette, right? This is this is kind of like showcasing like on the body, on the belly movement. Like this dragon, you're looking up, so you're gonna see a lot more. You're gonna see, you have to have like a balance of underbelly and body scales going on, right? Like that's the vision of this. So a lot of that is going on in this. And all the dragons are in this book, but like it was like manipulating the silhouette to read well, right? Shout out to Utaro for that. Like um talking about that, and like on like really understanding, like, all right, this magical creature that you're drawing has to like have have strength, right? um and so the design has to be very, very strong, very bold, but not too bold. uh but like to be able to to be readable, right? I like lining with a 9 and a 7 and a 5, right? Odd numbers, right? And um um bolder lines to kind of represent the power of what these animals are, right? And yeah, I think I gotta keep my finger on it right there. Yeah, look, I'm not drawing anymore. I'm just erasing. Um, try to get my words out. So I was just focusing on this erasing. Yeah, so that's always like yeah, it's just years and years of just drawing, you know, like over and over and over again, and painting it and seeing what you like, what you don't like, and to be able to like to share it right now, and you know, feel comfortable to do it in front of people. I mean, trust me, man. This um in the end, it's always just trying to get them right. Just make them look good. You know, how good can you make it look, man? How good can you make these things look? I always, I always make it look like a Japanese person did it. You make it seem like no foreigner was able to do something like this. You know. And so like one of the things I could tell people, I mainly just study Japanese artists, you know. Um and when you just go down that road, everything just kind of has try to give it like a more authentic look, you know, like I think that's the uh the gist of it. Or it was like, all right, if Hokusai, if Kuniyoshi was alive right now, how would he tattoo? Or if if uh if you know Kuniyoshi, yeah, if the Kano school, if Kano Hogai or any student from the Kano school was alive right now, if they were tattooers, what would their work look like? You know, and so that's kind of like how I think about it. You know. Or like when I do my water, it's like a combination of like if you took Hokusai and Kuniyoshi and the Kano school, that's you know that's what I think of, you know. And then when it's like when I feel comfortable, it's just mainly when I get mainly I look at that, and then I'll like actually look at nature now, you know, like how do I interpret nature into like a a piece, right? Piece of art. And yeah, so that's it. Little things that I put my mind at. Oh man, X with the big numbers, man. X, thanks for coming through, man. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. Whoops. finger like right there when it starts doing that jitter thing, shrimp poop lines. Kinda. I wonder if any of the ukulele guys tattooed Kuniyoshi would be drawing the sickest tattoos on people in his paintings. Yeah, I would think. Yeah, I would think so. I think tattooing was around at that time. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, they mastered the blade, so imagine the needle. You know, I think so. Tattooing was definitely around at that time. I would think so. I think it was stated. I think it was theorized that Kuniyoshi tattooed. fucked up. I fucked up. All right, that's better. Called it. Called it just in the nick of time, yo. So. Chill B. Ah, yes, Cuban B. Oh, no, he was like, I'm Cuban B. Ah, yes, Cuban B. Yo, that movie's crazy. Anybody watch? Do you get exact measurements of the client's body beforehand, or do you just print out a few different sizes on the day? Nope. I get the exact measurements of their body. Like what you're seeing right now is like the exact measurement of this person's back, and then I design everything because you know the thing is like not everybody got the same size butt. You know what I mean? And so that part of the body is very important to measure out, you know, from where the butt crack is to the butt, where the butt ends, you know? And once you get that down, then it's everything else. Yeah, it was definitely around Kuniyoshi, but tattoos on a lot of his Sokoden heroes. Yeah, for sure. Um, I mean, you can finagle it and use any kind of template, but I I mean, when I put a stencil on, it's just wham bam, like no problem, you know. And I don't want any hiccups. And so for me not to get any hiccups, I uh I get the size down just right. Then from the back of their neck to the back of their knee to make sure, or above the back of their knee, to make sure everything, like when it comes down to, excuse me, when it comes down to like stenciling that tattoo on that day, I don't have any hiccups. I don't have to. I don't have to. It's just on there, and then that's it. and I usually print like 2 or 3. But now I mean I get them down good enough that it's just one shot. One shot, one kill. All right. Dragon number 96 is done. We're going to do 97 tomorrow. Yo, why didn't it like flex out on me? All right. Everyone, have a good night. You take care. Be safe. Be great. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.